Hey everybody, welcome to my messy office. I had no intention of making a video today, which you can probably kind of tell from the way I look. Pajamas, glasses, really styling tonight. I don't know if you can see, but it is 1:45 in the morning. Couldn't sleep. Was frustrated with my medicine, and thought I would make a post to talk about my reflux, which is the impetus that brought me to having surgery. I'd love to hear back from some people who had reflux and don't have it anymore thanks to surgery, and I'm getting glare off my glasses, so we're going to take those off. I've never liked the fact that I was fat. Been ashamed of it most of my life, but it was something I dealt with. I'm really lucky in that my father particularly has really great genetics, and so even at this weight, no blood pressure problems, no cholesterol problems. They come back beautiful. And so I always told myself, well, you've got men who love you, and you've got a family, not children, but a family, and your health is reasonably good. There's, your weight isn't affecting anything. And my health wasn't that good, but I had no idea it had to do with my weight. Forever. For probably 7 or 8 years now, I get what always gets diagnosed as either bronchitis or pneumonia. It lasts for 2 or 3 months. It takes everything out of me. I'm coughing and congested, and I just, I feel miserable. I usually try to work through it, but I miss a few days of work because I just don't have the energy, because I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't do anything. You can hear me a little scratchy now because I'm starting to get it, and I'm a little scared because I don't want them to put off surgery because I'm sick. But after years and years of my doctor just saying, oh yeah, you have bronchitis, here's some antibiotics, I finally, when I got back together with the man who is now my husband, he pushed me to go to an allergist and see, if we could figure out what it was. And he's like, well, you have acid reflux, don't you? And I was like, well, yeah, I do. He said, well, that's what it is. You are getting baby colds, normal people colds, and when you would cough, when I cough, the acid comes up into my esophagus, gets into my lungs, and so even when you x-ray me, you can see what appears to be pneumonia in my chest. It's they call it aspiration pneumonia, and it's not fun. And I have been treating the reflux for a couple of years now with twice a day Prevacid, and it did a pretty good job. And last year was the healthiest year I've ever had. I got colds like a normal person. I didn't get sick. And then I got married, and my insurance changed. I don't really have any choice. I only work part-time, so I'm not technically eligible for insurance anyway, but my work is wonderful. If I needed to do insurance for them, they would let me, but my husband and I work for the same place, so the same insurance doesn't have any benefit to me. So my new insurance won't pay for Prevacid at all. I got really sick. They had to do I think they did a CAT scan on me. They did chest x-rays. They had me on 2 different antibiotics. They had me on steroids. I couldn't get better. I was like, it's the acid. You don't have the medicine I need to take care of my acid. Do something. And the resolution eventually was, my primary care physician was good enough to scavenge and get me enough Prevacid to take the acid down enough that I could get healthy. Unfortunately, I can't have samples from them all the time, especially considering I take it twice a day. So that train ended, and about a week ago I started getting sick again. I've had the reflux all along, but now, I'm really scared. I don't want to do the aspiration pneumonia thing and not be able to have surgery because of my reflux, which is the main thing that pushed me to have the Lapband so that I could lose the weight, so that I could get rid of the reflux. So to get through the day, I take Acid Reflux. Acid Reflux I actually do have a prescription for whatever reason. I assume it's cheaper. They will pay for me to have it. So I take this in the morning and at night before I go to bed. Or before I go to bed, as nice tonight, like tonight when I just, can't get sleep. With it in the morning, I take Prilosec OTC because the Acid Reflux, it helps a little bit, but like barely at all. About midday, I have to take Zantac because the Zantac kind of picks up where the morning medicine left off. I'm already refluxy. To make it through the afternoon, I have several friends. Pepsid. Pepsid Complete sits on my desk at home. This is what I take when I'm home. I try to only take it once a day, but well, it's not this bottle because this bottle's obviously at home, but that's what I take when I'm at work and I have bad reflux. Acidophilus. It sounds really gross, but what I do, and I found this on the internet, is you get this little pill, and it's a gel cap. I screw the thing open, and I put my head back, and I pour it on the back of my tongue, and just sort of let it go down my throat. It's hard to describe, but it sort of like neutralizes the acid that's in my throat, and makes it possible for me to move forward. So this is in my laptop bag, in my pocketbook, and sitting right here on my desk. And then finally at night, I have my nighttime dose of Acid Reflux, and thank you, primary care physician. I do have samples of Prevacid to last till like 3 days before my surgery. So let's hope we make it through. So that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about. Frustration. What really pushed me to have Lapband surgery, and it's great for all of the reasons, and I'm thrilled. But what pushed me was my reflux, because my insurance company won't pay for my medicine, but it will pay for me to have surgery. Go figure. So, if anyone has had experience with reflux and weight loss surgery, get rid of it, I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, thank you all for listening, and I'll probably update again in a few days. Thanks.